I just noticed that the peanut has, and he has, you know, eyes. Oh my goodness. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Spy Family, episode 21, Nightfall / First Feat of Jealousy. Who's being jealous? I wonder if it's between Lloyd and Yor. I don't know. Or is it Damien and Anya? Either way, last episode was Anya shadowing Lloyd to his work and doing a presentation in class and everything. And what was the other one? A code, something about a code that Anya wrote, and Frankie showed up. Yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon. At patreon.com/filmmini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. That was a cute after, not after credit, but like first fit of jealousy. That was really cute. With a penguin. What was it, penguin? I feel like it's the way that Anya says it in Japanese, and then I'm bringing the stuff. I feel like if she was speaking English, she wouldn't say penguin. Like she would say penguin, like say in a cute way, not the way you're supposed to say it. So that's why I guess that's why I'm saying it like that as well. Well, either way, she saw the show. The penguin died in the show, so she was afraid for her Asian penguin, wanted to sleep with it, and then Borf was jealous, destroyed the penguin. She woke up, said I hate you, because she figured out that it was Borf's idea after Lloyd said that it would look like scratch marks and stuff like that, so she knew it was a dog. She said I hate you. The dog felt bad. Yor was like, don't worry, I'll fix it for you, but she just made it worse. Lloyd was gonna be like buying her another one, but she said, no, I want this one because you bought it for me and everything. He got it for her. Was it during that? The way he got it for her, so it was special to her. So they were like, okay, we're gonna fix it, and they were fixing it. And Borf went and got peanuts, and then brought the peanuts. When they fixed the penguin and they gave it to her, she's like, it looks like Frankenstein. But then Lloyd made it seem like it was a good thing, scars, battle scars, and stuff like that. And then there was a treaty between between Bond and Anya and the penguin. So okay, the first part of this episode was Nightfall. The way Nightfall was acting after she was talking to what was her name, the handler, the Full Metal Lady. After she was talking to Full Metal Lady about this mission or something or other like that her and Twilight should work on it and everything, and she was like apologizing for not being, I guess, in the city when they needed a wife for Twilight. She would have loved to have been the wife and everything, but they're like, no, it's okay. The fact that Yor is there is also a good thing because she's a local and everything or other like that. But she's like, if anything were to happen to the wife, then she would take the place or something or other like that. And the Full Metal Lady was like, don't have any ideas in your head, okay, and stuff like that. But she was just walking away, not even listening to her. And you could tell that the people around her, Nightfall, were sort of like afraid of her a little bit. And then that's when they were sort of like give us not the backstory, but talk to us a little bit about who she was. And They didn't even talk about who she was. Just basically how people were. Oh yeah, they said that she has ambitions, and I'm like, what kind of ambitions that she have? And then, um, she goes to see Lloyd, not to see Lloyd. She goes to see Yor. I guess trying to engage her and try to maybe get her to resign being the wife, trying to get her to divorce Lloyd or something or other like that, you know. And Lloyd and Anya had just went out with Bone to try to walk the dog and everything. So she was there. Like, I just brought this thing that Anya left at the office, at the hospital and everything. And then she waited for Yor to invite her in, and then served her, was it coffee or tea? For some reason, I'm like, you know how Yor doesn't really cook. She doesn't know how to cook. Everything that she does, she cooks tastes bad. So when she gave this Nightfall lady Fiona, when she gave him this drink to eat, I'm like, at first I'm like, wait, let it not be something that she made that's gonna be bad for her to drink. But then I'm like, she probably can do tea and coffee, right? So those should be okay. But Fiona didn't react negatively to it, so I guess that was okay. Or maybe Lloyd is the one that did it before he left. Who knows? But I thought about those things while I was watching the episode. Yeah, so they were talking about she was trying to make it seem like Lloyd was complaining about her at work, but she didn't actually finish what Lloyd was supposedly complaining about. So later you had you're just imagining what the complaint was and everything, and then Anya and the others came home. Yeah, let me go back, because I'm like, while they were talking in code and on, like, you have the subtitle like down there, right? And then you have what they were actually saying to each other like on the screen, and it was like I was not following at all. Like, I couldn't read both things at the same time. But either way, they were speaking in codes. And Anya was like, is this spy lady, is she a bad spy lady? Because it seemed like her and Lloyd was not getting along. So Anya started reading her mind, and she figured out that Nightfall was in love with Lloyd and wanted to be, and would do anything to be the wife and all of that. And then when there was a moment where Anya spilled her coffee or tea and hot chocolate, hot cocoa, I think that's what it was. She spilled it, and Yor came and was trying to clean everything up, and then Fiona was thinking if it was her as the mother, she would have whipped Anya into shape, and so that he doesn't make those kind of mistakes and all of that. And then Anya had this imagery of her just whipping her and everything. She's like, I don't want to be my mom, and she just got up and was like, she wants her mom to embrace her. She loves her mom. She loves the family she made with Lloyd and Yor and everything. Just making it clear to Fiona that she doesn't want her as her mom and all that. And then she sees Lloyd smile, and she was like, what a perfect fake smile. But I don't think it was that fake, and that's why she left, because she could tell that there was a grain of truth in that smile of his as he was looking at Anya and Yor. So she left, and then Lloyd went after her, and that's when, since it was raining, she could, I guess if she's crying, it's the rain and her tears are gonna mesh, so he's not gonna know, and all of that. And she tells Lloyd that he's losing his group, I guess. He's losing it as a spy, and then she tells him not to mess up this mission that they were gonna do together. And then she left. Yeah, let me go back because I wanted to read what they were saying to each other like, properly. They are communicating by separating their mouth movements and sounds. How the heck does one do that? Like, so from what I've read, they're trying to say that okay, the way their mouths are moving, they're saying something else, but the sound that's coming out of them is saying something else too. How does that work? Exactly. I don't know. I don't think is that something that a normal person can do? Because I feel like nah. So and it was like is she like a bad spy? And then she walks up to her and was just looking at her face, and her face is scary. And then he hears Fiona internally saying senpai, I love you. And then the way she reacted, the way Annie reacted, huh? And then she was like, am I saying things right? Oh, that's so funny. Well, yeah, there's not really much happening. I feel like there's not really much happening these episodes. Like not. I feel like these could be called fillers. Yeah, they introduced Agent Twilight and basically told us that she was in love with. They introduced Nightfall, basically told us that she was in love with Twilight, and that's basically what this episode was about. Even the cute first fit of jealousy, that doesn't really affect like the main storyline, which is Operation Strix. I feel like there hasn't been any improvement, anything that when it comes to that. Everything that we've been seeing for the last few episodes were just sort of like one-off stories. I guess they introduced that sort of like fake spy. What was his name again? Did I not write it down? Either way, that spy that the Bondman, Gluman hired to change the grades and stuff. I guess I'm assuming that person is gonna come in a future episode, maybe down the line. But there hasn't really been anything substantial happening in this episode. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I feel like the most substantial we've seen last was the assassination attempt that the dog and that the dogs were part of. I feel like that was the main thing that we've seen so far that has sort of like any kind of consequence. Everything we've been seeing after that is just one off. I mean, they're cute and everything, but it's not really furthering the main storyline. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/filmini. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. Excuse me. Underwater squad.